Let me know when we live, bro.
3, 2, 1. We should be live, PK.
Yo, welcome to the most electrifying channel in all entertainment. It's your boy PK. And yo, thanks again for another week. We here at 4GQTV, and we got a stack panel. Looks like we got all our regulars here, our usual suspects, and then we got a special guest, Doom Kitty, our Forza extremist person that runs these Forza streams, but she's popular in the community. So we love to have people come through. Always a pleasure having a special guest that is also a celebrity and outside of our local celebrity, Cerebral Paul.
Oh, you're too
Pineapple Paul.
kind, PK. Thank you.
So let
I'm
me
so
get
happy to be here.
to everybody. Let me just start with the guests. Thanks again, Doomy, coming through, hanging out with the fam and crew. What's
No worries.
good, Doomy, and what you been playing? What you getting into, or what you been into since the last time?
Oh my days! I haven't been playing more Fortnite than ever before. I know, biggest eye roll, but you know what? No build is a vibe, and if you haven't played it, have a try. It's a bit of fun, bit of working together as a team. It's fantastic. So yeah, I've been pulled into that quite a bit, but I'm also preparing to go back to my full-time job as well. So that's been taking up a lot of my time, as well as family and stuff like that. So
Okay, that's what's up, and I appreciate you coming through again. You need to come by more often and visit us. And let's move on to our other lady. Um, I almost call her the first lady for GQTV, but it's not. She's actually just the current lady, but that's no sly. It's just whoever's the mainstay gets the crown, right? That's who makes who tells the stories is the ones who are alive last, right? So Cozy, the
Last
Cozy
one
Beluga,
standing.
and we got to get that updated pic, man. I didn't even know what belugas were until the clown showed me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's up? What you excited for? What you be getting into? Cozy, week?
So rounding up to near the end of Weird West. And just in time to start playing Monster Hunter. As you know, I hunt monsters. I hunt monsters.
For sure. Rise is upon us. I got some friends who changed their location so they can play early. I'm not gonna tell nobody who it is, but I'll wait because I knew we had a show tonight. We had special guests, so I want to give all my energy to you all. All my family and friends. I'm gonna knock on the door and see if our local celebrity Paul is available.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you have me for a while here. I'm gonna squeeze you into my busy schedule here.
That's okay, man. As long as I'm somewhere on your calendar, I know you ain't forgot about me. So I know you've been busy for sure. And what you been getting into, man?
I've actually gone back to playing The Witcher 3 since they did all the graphical updates and stuff. I've been kind of hooked on that for the last week or so. So, spending a lot of time killing trolls and dragons and all kinds of stuff. So.
The Witcher 3, that's a long game to go back to.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
Paul, you only got like 200 more years left. I don't know how much gaming you got left in you. But
until the day I die. Till the day I die, baby.
That's what's up. I'm going to knock on the door here with our Belgium bully over here. This guy is over there with the pink thing around his neck. I don't know. It looks like it's alive sometimes. To me, it moves every time I cut my eyes. It looks like it's moving. I try to leave it alone. Does it got a name or something?
No. Well, I could give it a name. I mean, maybe the people in the chat can suggest something for my pink pillow for name. I would like that. Yeah.
I've suggested names, but you always say that's disgusting. That's gross.
What names are you suggesting?
It has to be appropriate, though.
You are a dirty old man there, Paul. So I don't know what you thinking, but
it's not a sausage. Let's say that.
It involves Earthworm Jim. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
Yo, Flamish, so what you and your pink thing been doing all week?
Well, I've been actually dabbling back into GTA 5 RP. It's awesome. I love it. That's what I've been doing.
What's RP?
So RP role playing. So basically, you're being a taxi driver, something else in the game.
Oh,
You
okay,
know,
I
it
got
Oh.
you.
can be. It's actually cool. And
You're
that just
one
Can you
of
pick up
those.
chicks?
well, I'm having a date real soon in the game.
Okay.
Say that.
See,
So
you
it's
thought you
it's
was
just for
slick, didn't
people that
it?
like.
Didn't think I would pick up on that time I'm be a taxi driver. Like there wasn't a TV show with on HBO with taxi. I wasn't gonna catch that.
What do you
Uh huh.
think?
Watching you, Flemish. Don't stream that because that's evidence. Hey, listen, clowns, are you there? Are you back?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Clowns is somewhere. So everyone clowns is somewhere in space, somewhere between
Clowns is
sun and
real.
Earth. He's somewhere in there. We'll find him at some point. But hey, I just want to say welcome. Thanks again, everybody tuning in. We do have a super chat. If you don't mind, Flamish, would you mind getting that super chat?
Yeah, so 108 Dragons TV or
Oh,
Lemon for the
Lemon!
people said for $5. Good family. Yeah, we're all family here.
That's what's up. And
Yeah.
DragonHeartYoby, thanks again. 18 months joined. Subscribe. He's always sharing his love and his life and everything. We feeling all the way up in the heavens over here, bro. Like legit. This man brings all the positivity with it.
Yep.
100. Hey, so everybody's here. Doomy's ready to go. And honestly, I'm not even sure what to get into first, but maybe we should get to the sad news
I'm a grown
and then
ass
kind of
man.
transition. Oh, it sounds like Clowns is back because I heard something. I heard our friend say something, but he ain't here.
Yeah, no, I'm back. I'm back.
All right, Clowns, what you been doing all week, bro?
What about what? What I've been doing all week?
Yeah.
I'm awkwardly staring at the webcam with this new NVIDIA eye tracking thing. So if you see me look away and stare back at you, it's not on purpose. Lots of appointments, man. Been busy this week. Other than that, beat Gotham Knights on super easy.
That's an accomplishment because it's hard to get through that game.
I don't know. Somebody's mic has Oh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, crazy stuff, man. Gotham Knights, I really couldn't get into it at the end. I felt like it became too repetitive. I mean, it's a beautiful game. To me, it looks beautiful. I like the architecture of the city and the buildings, but there's nobody in it except for the same criminals that come out every single night, even though you beat them up and put them in jail. They're just back every single night. Same
They don't
exact
learn their
ones.
lesson. They don't learn their lesson.
No, they just are cloned, have multiple twins. It's like you go to Belgium and everybody's Flemish, you know?
Oh my God, that's a nightmare.
That
I
would be
can't.
also for me though.
No.
Nope.
I can't.
A lot of pink pillows.
No.
Oh yeah.
No,
Oh,
just
I
no.
also,
Just,
I also got my
World can't
beard.
handle one more of you, right?
I got my beard trimmed.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
yeah, his mommy made him do it.
yeah.
This man is a snap fiend, so that's why he's rocking.
Oh, it's
Hey,
the
why
best. It's the best mobile game there is.
Is
Well,
it?
I can
Is
play
it as
it
good
right-
as Holy Potatoes?
It's
We're in
also-
space.
Yes.
Ooh.
It's
Is
so
it good
good.
as Slayaway Camp?
Oh, it's better than the Slayway Camp. So good that they actually are nerfing and buffing cards now, added new cards, new seasons. If you want to jump in right now, you never played it before, it's you can either play to earn all the energies that you need to to get cards, or you can just pay $99 and get a lot of credits to move up the ladder. But hey,
I'm just I don't
let's
know.
not talk
I'm
about
not
that
really
part.
speaking for everybody, but I'm gonna speak for everybody. That doesn't sound attractive, there, clowns. I don't know if Doomy sounds like she ready to jump on that mobile snap yet. And
Slayaway
she-
better.
I seen her her cheeks crackling over there, like I
It's
don't.
also on Steam.
What?
and then Flemish making it worse. Yo,
Obviously.
let's get into these topics. Yo, we late messing around talking about dogs in New York.
PK's camera too.
Yo, we're not gonna go there, okay? We're not gonna do
Someone
this.
get this man a damn camera.
Yo, so I say let's start with the news and then sad news, and we'll transition from there. So there's obviously a lot of layoffs not happened this week. Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook. There's a lot of companies laid off, and it always sucks when you lose your job and everything. And a lot of people want to jump on, the bushes and jump all over it because of the console war. They want to throw some spice in it, even though it's just like people just lost their job, and it's probably due to some budgets that can't be held. You know what I mean? So let's get some thoughts on that. We'll start with the guest. Let's get Doomy's thought on this situation with Microsoft specifically, but we could speak to all of the layoffs that happened this week.
Look, it's really unfortunate, but I mean, really, it just speaks to the current financial times. That obviously, there are lots of businesses that have been affected by the global financial crisis and just generally this recession that we're seeing ourselves head into. And I really don't think that this situation isn't just unique to Microsoft. So I think people who like to bandwagon and hate on Microsoft will use this as a weapon. However, I think it's one of those things. Like 10,000 people at Microsoft is not a lot. If that's 5% of your staff, that's not very much.
Not even.
Yeah. So it's really unfortunate, and I feel for the families. But you know what? We're in currently in this state that our society is in. We depend a lot on the people that have been employed by Microsoft in regards to, we're talking about systems engineers, we're talking about, people who work with technology, people who are developing new, we're software engineers, all that kind of stuff. They will be able to find jobs. And if anything, it could potentially open their careers up. So I'm pretty sure that if I was a tech company and I was looking to hire, if I was, trying to expand my employees, I'd be like, you know what? I'm damn right. I'm snapping up one of those Microsoft people, So yeah, I think, we can, there are always pros and cons to these scenarios. And, it just goes to show that Microsoft isn't protected against, the state of the world finances.
Do you think it'll impact any of the game development at all?
Absolutely not.
You think that's solid going down the pipe?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. They're hiring for people. They've just some of the companies have taken on new people. So I mean, it's neither here nor there. I mean, you look at the Maverick Studios, brand new studio. They're not worried.
I got you. That's a good take for sure. Cozy, you're gonna go to the next lady in the box. I'm just going in order there. Hey, what do you
In
take?
the
What's your take
box.
on my
You
box?
don't be talking about Cozy's.
Okay.
What are you
I
doing?
ain't talking about her box. I'm saying,
Whoa, no.
Oh my God, no.
yo, relax.
Cozy's gonna
We're-
lose it over there.
We're adults here. She look at she's
Oh.
she is
Okay.
vibrating on her chair again. Hey, Cozy, like grab hold of.
Hold on,
I can't do
girl.
that.
Hold on.
We
This
having
is-
fun over
This is
here.
my
because-
chair.
Oh,
This is my chair.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
You don't need to say. You don't-
Hey, listen, no, we have fun here. Don't trip. All love.
What was the question? Oh yeah, yeah, I remember the question. So
Her
yeah,
mind,
like
her mind went straight to the gutter. Like, wait a minute. Go ahead.
Doomy is right. The layoffs in general have been are across the industry. I am one of those people in an industry that was affected by layoffs. It's like, there was a lot of expansion, especially in 2020, and as the market changes, they need to adjust. They always adjust and for that. And it's really also unfortunate that people are using it for like console war and stuff like that, because this is like, people's livelihoods and stuff like that.
Right. Do you think it'll affect the development of gaming?
No, I don't.
You think everything is going to be on time and we won't have no games launch that look crazy because lack of support thereof?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, that's what's up. I love the confidence coming from the ladies. Let's move on to the men. And we say age before beauty. Let's say Paul. Yo. Nah, just, Paul, I'm just joking, man. Don't do that.
Paul, you are beautiful.
Listen, Paul deserves all the pokes because he don't invite me to no games at all. He don't give me no love. He always got this exclusive group he plays with. I'm not allowed in there when they are playing. So if he joins my party, he leaves to go to another party that I can't get in.
I sat in the party you invited me to for like an hour while you were gone. And then you came back.
He did.
So.
You did. It was the first. I'm gonna give you props to that one. I'm not even gonna hate on it. What's your take on this, bro?
I've always one of those that we don't have all the information. I mean, it is what it is, and it's sad for the people that got laid off. Hopefully, they got somewhat decent, severance packages to keep them going a little bit. And unlike other situations, it wasn't before the holidays, which can really suck.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we know that some of that happened before the holidays, that people got laid off like a week before Christmas, and that's really got to sting.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
Do you think it impact any?
I don't. I mean, like I said, we don't know where the layoffs occurred. We don't know how much.
Well, it says in the gaming.
Yeah.
But I think it was fairly distributed. It wasn't just like one massive group of people. So
right.
I'm if anything, they were, I guess cutting the fat, if that makes sense. So people they could do without.
Is this in addition to the wave of layoffs they did back in November, or is this part of that same wave? I don't know.
I don't work there.
Yeah, that's what I'm unclear of.
Yeah.
Paul is always throwing a little bit of stuff under the table because he's a celebrity and he knows things that he's not saying.
I just, I don't want to, we don't know. A lot of people are bad because, they make X amount of money. How can they do this? But
yeah,
it's not like they have one big gigantic piggy bank that everybody can reach into. It just, that's not how it works. Every division, every department, they all have their own budgets that they have to deal with. So as bad as it is, hopefully everybody will come out on top. And I don't think there was any malice toward it or anything like that. It's just
it's business. It's usually never malice, right? It's not.
No,
malicious.
I was when I was working for a school district, I was being support staff, computer support staff. I was one of the first ones laid off in the early stages, and it's because support staff are the first ones to go.
Yeah.
And that's true almost in any business.
I got you.
Like they think they can, they come down to where we got to cut back some money, but we need this teacher. So let's cut back this support guy, and the teachers are going to have to deal with the computers on their own. Doesn't always work out in their favor, but that's their mindset.
So what you're saying is janitor should have been the right decision because you can't go without.
Someone has to clean those toilets.
Somebody's got to do it.
I'm pretty sure the teachers would prefer to fix the computers and not clean the toilets of the students.
I mean, you can't just not have nobody take out trash.
Have you been into a school toilet?
They might not just have nobody take out trash, but they may go from one janitor or one custodian or three custodians to one.
I mean, you're probably right. I'm just jabbing.
At least that's how it worked in PK, because I think you're in the education side too. That's kind of how it works.
Yeah, but this isn't education. This is Microsoft.
No, but it's still the ones they view that they can get other people to do their job, or they can consolidate, are the first ones to go.
Yep.
I got you,
I'm
and I
giving Paul the
appreciate that
eyebrow right now.
because you're
Why?
telling me that janitor
I'm not trying
is
to be overtly negative about
No,
it. I'm
I
just
know,
saying
I
it
know,
is
I
the way
know.
it is.
I was
you
just
good.
kidding.
You just telling me that being a janitor is job security because no one is
It
going
can
to.
be, yeah. If
Yeah,
you're the head janitor, especially, you're the last guy to go.
I think
You
any of
know.
them because that's a lot of work for a whole
Yep.
school.
Yep.
Okay, we're talking about Microsoft, not
Yeah,
janitors. So
yeah, you're right.
let's get
Hey,
Yeah.
back on the
Flemish,
topic.
Flemish,
But
what are you
some
looking at?
some of those
Doomy's
layoffs.
co-hosted right now, putting PK on the spot. Let's
But even
go.
some.
I'm just
But you know,
tagging
like I
along
said, we
on
do.
Paul's little rant there.
Yeah.
We gonna move on. I
Okay.
get you, Paul. I understand. Paul made his point. He said I felt it too. I got you, man, and I understand. We talking about a trillion dollar company. I get it. Uh, and at the end of the day, it's not just them. I mean, there's a lot of other
Yeah.
companies doing the same thing. So, it could be restructuring because of uh, lack of better terms, cutting the fat is what I heard from Doobie. But you know, Flamish is sitting here and he's got this look on his face that looks like he doesn't know what is going on. And I don't know if it's because he's
Unbothered.
whispering to his little neck thing, little pink thing on his neck, or what. So
He's whispering
Flamish, you
to
got a
him.
comment on this situation?
Yeah, so for me, like, I'm not a business person, first and foremost. Like, I don't know anything about the business side. I keep myself to gaming. I know, PK.
I ain't
You was
say
like that.
nothing. I ain't say nothing. I was listening. Go ahead.
But no. So first of all, it is unfortunate when it happens. Like layoffs happen all the time. Most of them are not in the media, right? But I do think it's always sad when it happens. I hope they get the support that they need, like the others were saying, and that they will find another job real soon so they can get back on the feet, of course. But yeah, I mean, business is business. Sometimes it just has to happen. There's nothing you can do about that. Just sad.
Do you think it's gonna impact any games, maybe some due dates or how the games might come out?
Well, I think they're already scheduled for that. Most of the games we don't even know the a complete date for. So if it would happen, we wouldn't know, in my opinion, of course. But I don't think it will because they already probably calculated for it if it was in the departments of the games. Could be Microsoft is a really big company, right? Could be a lot of different things. So
Mhm.
could not only be gaming, could be financial stuff, could be like stores and stuff. We don't know.
That's what's up. And I see K Asante is down there. He's looking. This is what the emoji is down there. I don't know what he's looking at, but maybe it's
At
the
you,
women
at
that
your
we have on the
beautiful
panel,
face,
not
PK.
us.
He's looking at you,
Nah,
PK.
not mine.
Yeah.
Not mine. It's probably you guys. But maybe clowns because he did trim his beard,
No, I don't
He
think.
is
I don't
looking
think that's
kind of
it.
I
Italian
can't
today.
see you. Why can't I see you?
He's on the stream. He's on the
Yeah.
stream. You guys see him. He
Oh.
looking kind of Italian today.
Wait, but
So,
most Italians don't have beards. At least from the neighborhoods I'm from.
but you are looking Italian today. You are, man. You looking fresh. Hey,
Maybe.
listen. Let's get your take on this so we can keep it moving, brother.
All right, so man, the whole tech industry is hit with layoffs. Amazon 18K, Meta 10K. Whoa, what did Yobi just say? I didn't. Yeah, that distracted me for a second because I had no idea. Yeah, so Amazon 18K, Meta 10K, Microsoft 10K. The whole industry is being hit hard, and I think what happened was during the pandemic, every tech company saw a surge in services. Every single subscription service started rising up. More and more people were using them. It takes more and more people to support those kind of services. So, unfortunately, there may have been some overhiring in the tech industry. And then with inflation and the global economic crisis, like Doomy said, we're now post-pandemic, and people's spending habits are changing again. They're trying to save money, and they're not using services as much, whatever it is. Same with businesses, they're cutting costs where they can, and it affects, this tech industry is affected because if they can't sell all these services or keep all these subscribers in general, it's going to affect the bottom line somewhere. And for financial forecasts and reasons and investors and stockholders, things have to be adjusted so that they can maintain a profit and expected rate so they can continue their current operations. And I just, I feel bad for every displaced employee across the board. I hope they find new homes and new jobs. I see Bungie reaching out that they have some openings, Insomniac Games, some openings. And, I think Microsoft will have some more openings as well in different areas, key areas that they need growth in. So I hope that some people can transition to those. I just, man, PK, I just feel bad. And I really hope that nobody out there uses this for any console war and stuff, because these are people's lives.
Yeah.
They have homes, they have families. Some of them may have just bought cars or made big purchases for the first time. So it's really tragic and traumatic, and the economy is going to take a slump a little bit longer.
I got you. So I would just get my little spin on it. I would just say, it's sad. Anybody lose their job, we all kind of been through it. Or if you haven't, I'm telling you, it's rough. Have a little empathy for other folks. 100%. It's not a joke. It's not something to play around with. But I will say that they can bounce back. I mean, that's usually how you get your raise is going to another company, right? Doing the same thing, right? Flemish got a blue thing around his neck. He might got a raise instead of the pink one, but I don't know. It just might work out that way. But I think is they probably bounce back. It's pretty fresh, and like you said, there's other opportunity out there. And let's keep it real. Is business. Every business is affected, and every business goes through this kind of thing. Whenever there's a bubble, it just pops, right? The bubble was blowing during 2020. You know what's going on during 2020, and everybody was not in office. Well, that still has trickle effects because a lot of us are still not 100% in office, and the bubble just pops, and here we are, and it's just after effects. Now we got to readjust and adapt to our new livelihood. So things are changing, and the way we do business changes. So we just, it is what it is. I'm not saying I'm saying it's a bad thing, but it can be a good thing at the end of the road because those people will definitely bounce back hard. I believe so. Um, at the end of the day, so it's not a console war thing. It's just a situation where people lost their jobs, and like Paul said, at least it wasn't during the holiday season, right? Um, which is probably the worst time to do that. Anyway, so now that we got the sad news, we get some controversial stuff going. So, Forspoken is one of the games that's about to launch here at the end of the month. For those who are on PS5, you guys get it first, and then on PC, you definitely have a treat to also get to that. There's a couple things that's going on. I would say three things that's controversial about this game that's going crazy. So I was always that guy that was excited for this game ever since I seen it. This woman protagonist, especially a woman color protagonist. I was like super excited. And then it looks like a whole bunch of action, those kind, Bayonetta, Devil May Cry. That's my type of games I really, gravitate to. So I was looking forward to it. And I did not get to play the demo. I don't know if anybody played the demo on here. I'll get to you guys. You can tell me. But they have a lot of things surrounding it. The PC specs came out and was revealed, which was weird because they had a commercial and said 1440p is a feature and 4K is a feature and 60 frames is a feature. And I was thinking, how's that a feature? But anyways, I don't know if anybody see that commercial. It was kind of weird. And we have some people who may not cared for the demo, and a lot of people have been crying out about how they don't like how the demo was paced or blah blah blah. And we have the PC specs that seem to be alarming and I forget what the other last thing was.
The trailer?
Was it was it the I forget. It'll come to me. So, Doomy, are you still there? Are you driving in your pink Porsche or whatnot? What colors? I know. I went on Forza and looked at her stuff. She gets yeah. She has had same colors, all symmetric. If she's not there, we move on to the next lady. Uh, Cozy, and we'll come back. Cozy. First of all, was you looking forward to Forspoken?
No, I had no interest in it.
And what do you think about people's experience on the demo? I don't know if you know anybody that played it, but
I think if people didn't like the demo, didn't they make some changes after more recently to
if
the
they did,
demo?
unaware of that.
Okay.
You know,
But I do know people who were unsatisfied with the demo and felt the game was lacking after they played the demo. People who were actually legitimately excited and then like, eh. But I also know people who were like legitimately excited for the game and were like, "Oh, I love the demo." Um, so it'll just be interesting to see how it pans out. As far as the specs, the PC specs, and all of that go, Square Enix doesn't really do good with PC game optimization. That's not something that they're ever good at. So,
well, and what makes you say that?
because other games of theirs have had issues, a lot of other games of theirs. It's like Square Enix on PC. Haha. Good luck with that. So I don't know why anyone play. I mean, I understand the disappointment for PC gamers, but I don't know why why you would expect better.
Okay. Um. Well, that I mean, is the minimum to does that speak to our consoles in any way?
What do you mean?
Because our consoles are like mid grade in comparison, and it says you need a 3070 to run it at 30 frames.
It's about optimization, not about So they throw it on PC and they don't even think of it's an afterthought. They don't try to optimize games for PC at all.
Okay. And at the end of the day, that's kind of what I was getting at. Is I'm trying to get a comparison going, and I'll slide over into Doomy. Come back, hey, Flamish.
Yes.
You want to educate the people on what you know about this?
Well, so first of all, I played the demo of Forspoken actually twice. I played through the demo. I played, I think, close to 4 hours. I tried everything. It didn't really speak to me in terms of the game. So, but that's on the side. Besides that, I think it's very odd that you're basically asking so much for recommended specs for a PC gamer to just
What
have
is
recommended,
what's so
right?
much?
So I I've hold on, sorry.
You're good.
While Flamish is doing that, I want to thank Fastback for becoming a new member. Fastback is on NLG, so thank you so much, buddy. It's very much appreciated. I don't know in the beginning if you got the super chat from Lemon because I was AFK, but he said, "What's up, good family?" Thank you, Lemon. Appreciate that. Kay Asante, you make a great point here with the achievements on the Windows Store. I think that's kind of cool. Just wanted to throw it out there in case PK hasn't seen that.
I didn't see it.
So
The Windows Store doesn't get achievements. Ooh, that's
okay.
rough.
So I just searched the system requirements, right? So for minimum, it's like a 10 Ryzen 5 1600 and an NVIDIA GTX 1060, normal stuff, right? That we normally see. It's only 720p 30 frames, which is a little bit on the low side, but okay. For recommended though, you're bumping it up immediately to Ryzen 5 3600 on i7 8700K.
Okay, just
For
now I understand what you're saying, Flemish, but for the audience who may not get it,
Yeah,
Okay, so
nobody in the
for
audience understands what you're
you
saying.
might want to
but yeah.
break it down and give them a like, what does that mean?
so basically the CPU in those is quite high for recommended, right? Normally they're lower. They're like previous generation. Like this is very close to new, right? This is not new, but like not that old, right? Most people don't have that good of a PC. Most of Steam users that we've seen other stats and comparisons. But then the odd thing is that let's say the video card, right, which is like the main thing that you need for gaming, is for Nvidia is a 3070. That's
For
yeah,
the mid
that's
grade, right?
for mid grade. That is really a lot asking for most people right now.
Yeah.
Also 24 gigabytes of RAM. There is not a game there's maybe another game, but I don't know of a game right now that has 24 gigabytes of RAM for recommended
I'll get to that too next.
Yes. That's
for
ridiculous.
sure. And that only gives you 1440p, but 30 frames. There's no 60 frames in recommended there. So I think that's odd, right? I don't know what's going on. And the last thing about those specs is the amount of data. It needs 150 gigabytes. Like, I don't know, but Call of Duty will be
Right,
proud.
right. The install size on PC is twice the size as the one on PlayStation.
Yeah, it's insane, right? So I don't know what's going on there. I'm very like I'm glad if I buy the game eventually when it comes on
Did
sale,
but
probably
did
in a
you
couple months.
enjoy the demo? Do you think it'd be a good game, or what was
I
your
think
experience?
I think open world for an open world RPG, right, with a lot of combats where you have a lot of different abilities, a lot of different combinations you can go for. I think it's a cool game, but it's not the game that I'm interested in. Also because I know there are other games coming out real soon that I want first. So I'll probably pick this game up as a sale, not as a new product.
Got you. Sounds disappointing.
Um, from what I've played, no, no, I actually enjoy the game. Like I played twice through the demo. I don't normally play twice through games, right? Especially demos. But I was interested. That was really interesting game, but always like in the ballpark of should I have it, yes or no? But I was interested, piqued my interest. It's an interesting world, interesting character, interesting things that are happening in the world. So I'm looking forward to the game, but not enough to buy it right now.
Got you. Let me slide over to Paul, who is moving on his wheelchair with rockets. Paul, have you played the demo, or anybody you know played the demo? And
A lot of people I know played the demo, and
How-
the general consensus I got was it was okay. That was about as far. And a
did-
lot of it was negative. A lot of negative take on the demo.
and
But
what do you think about the revealed PC
I think
features?
the build
and
is
all?
stupid. I mean, they're I back in the day, way back in the day, I used to be that guy who would, oh, this game needs a better video card. Okay, let me go out and get a better video card. But this build is just ridiculous. The amount of memory that it wants to have available to it, the amount, it's like a 4080. Those are barely on the market, and those aren't even really worth what they cost. What are these guys thinking? That's what I don't get. If they can get it to work on the console, why are they pushing the CPU so hard on a PC? It's
There
like
she is.
I just don't get why they can't, get that under control a little bit. That's almost like, well, this is what it's going to take. We don't really care. We're not going to try to make it better. If you want it to run its best, here's what it's going to cost you. It's like, yeah, okay, I don't need that in my life. It's like,
Does it even look like a demanding game that needs all that? Or maybe I'm
yeah,
wrong. Paul, do you think it's a demanding game that needs that much horsepower?
I'm not,
You're not sure?
yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. Well,
I
and
can okay. Can I add to that because I
Sure.
played
Go
the
right ahead,
demo?
man.
So what I've seen from the effects and everything that's going on while you're playing the game, there's a lot going on. Like I can see that it needs much, but this much is like insane.
Doomy, you back? Did you
Yes,
get your
sorry.
extra life from Super Mario? You was gone for a little.
No, just the kid aggro.
I
You know how
know,
it
I
is.
know, little mama. You ain't gonna explain. I just want to make sure you're good. So we're talking about Forspoken,
Forspoken.
and we wanted to know, one, have you played the demo, or anybody you know played the demo, and far as their take on it, and then this revealed PC spec situation.
No, I haven't. I'm not sure if I know anyone who has, and if they have, I don't think we've spoken about it. Yeah, no, it seems insane. Like I've watched the trailers and the 10-minute gameplay and all of that. Like it looks beautiful, and the story behind it is actually really really nice. And Ella Belinsky, who is the actress that plays the protagonist, is beautiful.
Right.
So I think it really had the foundation to be an excellent game. But I can tell you right now, just having to update your computer just to play this game, I don't think that's going to happen for many people.
Right. I agree.
Because it's not.
Was you looking forward to this
maybe
game?
if you have the extra income, sure. But I don't know. This isn't a very, as far as I'm aware, in my circle of gaming friends, I don't know how sought after this game is.
So what about you? Was you looking for that game, or
No, not really. It wasn't really on my radar, to be
got you?
honest. There's many other things this year that I'm looking forward to playing.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that. Clowns. Before I give my take, are you there?
You know what?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a grown ass man.
My God.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Ollie.
Ollie, for letting us use that, buddy.
Hey,
Wow.
give him your take on this, bro.
I think that I don't know why this PC specs have to be so high for Forspoken. I don't know if it's maybe that there's memory leaks in the game or something crazy. I don't know. We don't know yet. It hasn't come out. We've only seen the demo on PS5 that people talked about, and people that were really hyped for this game, some of them lost their hype, and that is the honest truth. That's not because of the platform, not because of anything else. We really saw fans of this game lose their hype for it. So there's a reason for that, and I hope that when it does launch, whatever issues it has fixed, because I think that this was a highly anticipated title. But those PC specs, man, what? I don't know what's behind that. I mean, I question if the code is fully optimized properly, or there's that conspiracy theory out there that they're trying to get people to buy a console. I don't know if that's true. I've seen that one pushed out there, but
Oh, that's a bit spicy.
That seems really spicy.
It's
Like I can't.
controversial.
Yeah.
So you think
okay.
it's
That would
trying
work
to
for like
push-
2 people, maybe.
Yeah, they got.
You saying it's a console seller? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, some people will believe that it would be. I mean, I've legitimately seen that from some people that were not console warned, that they really thought maybe it's because it's a console push. But
Didn't they have a God of War edition PS5?
Yeah.
Did they? Did they
Yeah.
have one? Wouldn't someone pick that up over a Forspoken PS5?
You never know. It just depends on what they're looking for at the moment. But Kay Asante, he does say something that's excellent in the chat here. He does want to let people know that on PC, Forspoken will be the first game to use direct storage.
Yeah, right.
DirectX storage, that's the API that the series consoles use. So anybody with NVMe, you can't just have regular SSD. You have to have the fast NVMe's to take advantage of it. But yeah, that's something to point out.
So wouldn't you think that'd make it optimized better to run on PC and not worse? I mean,
Storage, loading, something has nothing to do with how they optimize that. So
well, how fast they can access how fast they can access certain aspects of it. I mean,
Well, the real question is, if it's that fast, why is the install twice the size of PlayStation? That means they can compress
yeah,
and decompress the data way faster, but it just seems weird. So, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, Paul. I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
for me, I was excited for this game, but it was kind of let down to hear everybody's take on it. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it looked great to me. It's the type of game that I gravitate to and everything. And when I look at the PC specs, like I said, I seen the commercial. It was like they were introducing 60 frames as a feature. It literally says a feature. That's not a feature. Are you kidding me? For the higher echelon recommended builds. And I just want to address, the reason why they say 4080 instead of like a 3000 series, because the 6800 XT is not even the same ballpark when it comes to performance. And it's mainly because NVIDIA's cards that they sold have very low VRAM. Um, the AMD's 6800 and up always has 16 gigs or more. Whereas if you bought like I mean, literally, if you didn't have a 3060 Ti, which is strange, by the way, the 3060 Ti has more VRAM than a 3080, 3070, and 3070 Ti, which is insane. Um, but that's why. It's because it just cannot. Like I listen to Clowns and you said something about memory leakage. That's a good thing, and I know I'm not trying to get super technical, but that's just what it is. A 4080 has 16 gigs of VRAM. A 3080 does not. It has 10. It definitely can, performance wise, put the game out, but there's something wrong with this optimization. That's 100% fact. Because
I
you
wonder
can't,
if it's okay. We'll put it on PC. We really don't want to, so we're really not gonna work.
I mean,
But okay,
it
yeah,
could be that the team that did it is not good at doing PC ports,
optimization, yeah.
and they did not optimize accordingly to prepare for the platform. I mean, that's just real, but it's
I got
also
it
unfortunate.
for yep. For me, it'll be interesting to see the performance comparisons from a high level PC to one of the consoles. It really
You're,
will.
but but Paul, what it speaks to is you're not going to see much gain because the game
Yes.
is not optimized, right? You're not going to see much gain, and that's the point that
Yeah. Well,
and
I think like Flemish said, I've heard there is a lot going on in some of the sequences, but I
I
suppose
mean,
like
if you look at the actual CPUs and all that,
yeah,
dude, come on. It's not a CPU. I mean, don't get me wrong. Open world games use CPU a lot, but there's no way they can tell me their direction. And I'm not going to go too deep in it, but they cannot
yeah,
tell me that they need that much horsepower to boost this game, which has a lot of technical um,
Yep.
glitches and all that. It's not even optimized. I don't think it's ready to go. I think they're just pushing it out the door, kind of like they pushed a lot of the other Western style Square games out the
yeah.
door, and they don't do the Japanese titles this way. I know we talked about last week that they are hurting because they want to go global, but they keep getting these dumb contract deals with said uh Doomy's favorite company, Sony, and and uh uh and putting themselves in a bind. So they are not promoting, nor are they giving the same quality care as they do their Japanese titles. They're not supporting those teams like they should. Forspoken didn't
That's
get the
actually, yeah, that's an excellent point. Like, are they getting the support that they need to port this over to PC? It's yeah,
yeah.
definitely. I
They're a small team.
can feel
I
that.
mean, what do you
Yeah.
expect? What do you
Yeah.
expect them to do? You know what I mean? It's kind of like they just so hands off and just expect you to deliver something that is not you're not capable of doing, but meet a deadline, right?
Retro
Mhm.
Advisory Board has a good point in the chat there, PK. Um, you would think that's where they would prioritize. Just seems they're not as concerned with the sales or experience with these performance boost ports, which is true. Like you would think that they want a lot of sales on PC, right, to have it be successful. But not everybody's going to be able to get those kind of graphic cards.
Right. They set the bar. I won't say they set the bar. Again, it's probably what they were left with, right? They probably took a shotgun approach because they may not have the experience. I mean, to be able to optimize for another platform. You
I
get
know
what I'm
it seems
saying?
like a
Is
last
it?
minute decision to me,
Is
and potentially,
Yeah.
this game is. I mean, this game's been in production what 2-3 years now. And PlayStation has recently sort of said, well, we're going to move into more, but like having our games move to PC. So is this a last minute decision? Who knows? Because if it wasn't built from the ground up to be ported to both platforms, then potentially that's how it's going to look. Does that look good? I don't
Right.
know.
And that's exactly what you're right. And that's why I say you're not going to get much gains. I don't care if you got a 4090.
Yeah.
You're not going to see a graphical leap or anything
No,
because it's just not
not
built
being utilized.
right. It's not built to utilize all the features that the hardwares can provide. And that probably goes double for our consoles as well. Um, and I'm not gonna beat it up too bad. I see a lot of people in the chat. Yo, thanks for everyone in the chat chiming in. This is a good discussion. Honestly, I wasn't trying to go to technicals, and I didn't want to lose anyone, but I do think everyone has a great point. Um, at the end of the day, in my mind, I look at Square as a whole. They have never been very supportive for the Western style or Western market on their games of any type.
or
I'm being
PC?
honest
For
because
PC, yeah.
I brought it up last time that when Guardians of the Galaxy was first revealed, they revealed it on a Nintendo Direct.
Yes, that's right.
That was so. Oh my god, that game was
And
That
it
so
went on
killed,
good,
Game Pass.
yo,
so
It went
that
on
good.
Game
killed the
Pass.
hype of that game so serious is unreal. Like really, when you seen that on the Switch, you like, do I really want to play that?
Well, and the sad thing is, remember they bashed Guardians because it didn't have the launch they wanted. What do they think is going to
Well,
happen here? What
Outriders
is
came out the box too, but they didn't. Yo, I'm just saying, look, you
I really
name it,
enjoyed
we
that
could
game
call it.
actually.
yeah? What do they think is going to happen with this one that's getting
All
some
I'm
bad
saying is I
press?
feel
I mean,
like
Well,
they
Outriders was
don't.
different.
Well, no, I'm
Yeah.
saying they have. If you
Mhm.
look at all the Western titles that was released, how much they have been campaigning Final Fantasy 16 for how long?
yeah,
All right, I'm not even interested in the game, and I'm a Final Fantasy fan, but they didn't give Forspoken, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers,
I
Outriders. They didn't give none of these people the same type of shine. I'm being honest. You
I
tell me I'm wrong. Show me.
But
I'm looking at
I
Square Enix's webpage. It's funny that we mentioned Guardians of the Galaxy, which is not featured on this page at all.
Outriders is different because that was just published by them. That isn't
Yeah,
one of their
true.
But
games.
but by you publishing it means you also want some recoup some of this money, and so you can pay the people that made the game,
Yep.
right?
Mhm.
Just saying. Um, I'm not trying to go on a rant, but I just throwing it out there that I feel like the debacle, we shouldn't blame the devs. I really think they're a small team that had a brilliant idea. I really think that this was a great idea. I just don't think they had the manpower and the support to meet the deadlines that was probably opposed.
It's
And I'm just guessing. I don't have no evidence of that, but I'm just speculating based on these PC specs that are just outrageous.
well,
I
not only that,
mean,
PK.
you require a lot of memory to keep this game afloat.
I think not only that. I also think that it has to do with basically when there's a PC version of a Square Enix game. Um, yeah, Square Enix game. Mostly they get way more time than the release of the console version, right? Normally, like a PC version releases way later.
But they still often suck.
When Final
Because they
Fantasy
didn't
7,
start. They didn't start to be developed
Seven was
for a
awesome
PC.
though.
no,
Seven was
the port when it first came out was horrible.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
it
We'll
launched on
see.
Epic Store.
I just hope that it doesn't have a lot of bugs on PC and it will run great, at least for the amount specs it needs, right? Because that
I
would
don't.
otherwise be horrible.
Look, all we can do is wait and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can wait and see. I mean, we just sharing our feelings on it. We sharing and caring,
Yeah,
sitting
for
around the
sure.
fireplace, and we just ain't got marshmallows. And well, Cozy can bring those. I know she's got some somewhere. She
As
she
long
always
as they're
got
not from our
snacks
pockets, we'll
hidden.
be fine.
But anyways, yeah. So that's my take on that. But speaking of, who in here wants to play Hod's? Was it Hogwarts Legacy? Is that how you say it? Everybody, hands up. All right. Who's-
I can't wait to see what they bring out. I mean, I'm
PK,
looking forward to
Yeah.
before we get into
there's
that hot
something else.
topic, I do want to say that since Paul doesn't have the camera on, he is Pineapple Paul tonight. There's a dancing pineapple.
Woohoo! Pineapple Paul.
it. This is why I don't watch the stream directly because I don't want to know that. So,
Paul, don't be petty. Don't be petty.
No,
You watch
that's why I let him know, because I know he was over.
that's why. Yeah, that's
PK, one question: are we going to the trailer as well from PlayStation that came out?
So, like I said, the trailer just talked about the PC features or supposed features.
No. The other trailer,
Oh,
the other
there's another
sizzle
one?
reel that they came out PlayStation.
I don't know which one is that.
Okay, so PlayStation actually put out a sizzle reel, right, from all blockbuster games coming to PlayStation consoles in 2023. And there's I would not call it misleading, but there was something going on in that trailer where it says on the bottom,
I know what
only
you're
on
talking about.
PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, it looks weird, but it looks like it's misleading. But I mean, you can take it how it is, but most people won't understand it's also on other consoles or on other platforms in general.
Now, Flamish, it's very interesting that you mentioned that because I will tell you right now, the people who have been friends with me for a while will know that I was desperate for a PS5 only because I thought that Hogwarts Legacy was only releasing on PlayStation 5.
Oh my god. It's
Be-
actually coming to
Alright.
everything, right?
because a lot of the advertisement.
Because
yeah,
all
like
the
that.
advertisement was either using a PlayStation on a
Yes.
PlayStation showcase or was advertised by PlayStation.
Yes. But you do get the extra mission and the extra stuff on
I
PlayStation.
am
Ooh.
aware. I'm aware of that. But I can tell you right now,
It's
I
misleading.
probably wouldn't have purchased one because I barely use the thing.
Oh,
I wouldn't
no.
have purchased one if I knew that Hogwarts Legacy was coming out on other devices. I was actually shook. So hearing that there is footage out there that says only on PS5 or optimized for PS5 or whatever does not surprise me whatsoever.
You probably have marketing rates.
I'll put it in the chat here
Okay.
for now.
You probably
You can
got
see.
marketing. Cozy, you. I'm gonna start with
Yes?
you. You excited for this game?
Not really.
Not really. Are you not a Harry Potter fan?
Nope.
Not. You're not. So, but would you try it? When it drop?
When it dropped, no. That's like a 30 or less game.
Got you. I don't even. I'm trying to get some lessons from the panel here, from some people that might. So I'll keep it moving up. So a pineapple celebrity Paul. 'Cause that's what it says on your tag on the. I'm just reading it, bro. Like, don't get mad at me. Like,
Pineapple Paul.
Don't come at me. I'm just a messenger.
like, are you excited for this game?
I am. It is a game that I really am interested in. I like the world, political crap
Is that me?
aside. I like the idea of it. So
You're going in and
yeah.
out there, Paul.
That's because I'm falling back in my chair again. I'm gonna hopefully deal with that later. But I'm looking forward to it. I don't think I'm gonna get it day one for various reasons, financial being the big one. But but yeah, I am looking forward to it.
So educate me. We were just talking about PC specs, and the PC specs for this game was also revealed, and they actually beaten the last game we just talked about and recommended. It says you need a 79 XTX or
this
a
isn't an
3090
ideal
Ti.
world. And you know what? I have a feeling that the companies that sell these, fandangled gadgets, they could be in cahoots with these games. So, look, it doesn't mean you have to go out and buy all these completely different cards for all these games.
I'm just joking. I just wanted, yeah. I'm not saying you're wrong. Go ahead. I just was bringing it up. Just bringing it up.
I think it's
okay.
okay. It's okay for spec.
Oh, it's okay now. It's
No.
different now.
So it
because
This is
actually
Harry Potter, we
only
need the
for
best.
recommended specs for PC, it only needs a 1080 Ti
Oh,
or an
Oh.
RTX or an RX
that's for high specs.
570.
It's for high specs, not ultra and ultra 4K.
I mean, high.
well,
That's good. That's good for
Ultra
high.
High's
and
good.
Ultra 4K is not what most people play. Most
I
people
don't
play
have a
minimum
screen
or
that
recommended.
plays that. I can't even see that.
1080.
1080.
1080,
How many of
60
us
FPS.
vote for 1080?
I'm still on 1080, and guess what? I also play on 30 frames.
How
On
many votes
PC,
for
I vote
2K?
for 1080.
2K. Anybody? 2K.
Yeah.
I
thought
don't,
that was
my,
one.
my screen doesn't have enough hertz. Like,
3K.
My monitor's 3K, but I really use it in 2K.
Why? If you don't have a monitor that is 4K or more, like it's just 1080p. That's what standard monitors are. Most people don't go for 4K monitors or 2K monitors, right? They go for the cheap ass 1080p monitor.
Right
That's
now in America, Samsung and LG lowered their initial 4K monitors that are 60 hertz. They're super cheap.
How much?
Approximately around 200.
That's really
That's-
nice. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's up. Too bad,
That's fine.
Flemish. You gotta come to America.
And because of the way my stuff's hooked up and I stream, I actually keep my stuff down below 4K just because I I don't stream 4K, and so why should I use those resources for that?
Yeah.
So
Did I ask you to get on here and flex, Paul? I gotta lower my power level to stream.
depends on OBS and stuff. Depending on what you're using, doesn't like to pass 4K all the time. So.
VIP,
This guy.
Celebrity Paul, Xbox Ambassador, and everything
wish.
else. Pineapple.
You know what I'm saying?
Pizza guy.
I get nothing for any of it. So it's
That's what you tell us, but you always in an exclusive club. You know what I'm saying? Always end up in
But Carlos
commercials.
Carlos the one who almost got to go hang out with Phil, not me. I've never even met the man.
So
No, that was an Xbox Fan Fest.
There you
Yeah.
guys go. Anyways, can we continue with the education? Because I'm just put it out there. I don't know anything about Harry Potter. I'm interested in trying this game. I don't even know if it's multiplayer, open world. I don't know nothing about this jazz.
Single player, open
Single
world.
player.
No,
Wha-
and the
what-
one thing is, you don't necessarily need to know about Harry Potter. It just
No.
will be-
No, so this game is set in the Wizarding World. It's not
Yeah.
set in the time of Harry, Hermione, Ron. It is
Whoa.
years before.
Whoa,
100
is that his
in
full
the
name?
1800s.
Yeah.
No,
and
wait.
Yep.
The friends.
Whoa.
Hermione, Ron, Harry Potter.
it's also
main three.
that way before Voldemort and all that stuff. So.
Yeah.
That
So
is
Voldemort
deep.
doesn't exist.
So this is in the
It's set in the early days.
1800s.
Yeah.
Yes, 100 years at least before actually the movies and the books.
So it's like 1882 compared to Yellowstone. It's a prequel.
Is it-
It's-
Is it like an original character or somebody you created?
Yes,
some?
it's your own.
Yeah.
It's your own character. You customize it however you like, whatever house you want to be in, what you want to look like, whether you want to be
What do you mean
evil,
house?
good,
You don't
whatever
live
you
in a
like.
house?
No, the four houses of like Gryffindor, Slytherin.
I just said.
PK, I'm gonna
educate
send
me.
you the Wizarding World house sort quiz, and you're gonna do that after the show, okay? And then
Sorting
you're
hat.
tell
You're gonna make
everyone
him
what
sit
Harry
for the
Potter house
sorting
is.
hat.
I'm
Yeah.
interested. I want to know what house he is. Like me and Doomy, we know what we're talking about here, but I want to know what PK is gonna
Hey,
reside
stop
to.
cursing at me on line there,
You know what? I'm
Flamish.
getting.
I don't
Uh-oh.
understand
I'm
what
getting
you're saying.
Gryffindor. I'm feeling Gryffindor.
Gryffindor? Okay.
Flemish, I did want to ask you, did you
Yes.
play the PS1 game in 2001?
I played all of the Harry Potters actually.
Yes.
Well,
Me
and-
too.
okay,
Me
let's
too.
be fair. He started all of the Harry Potter games. He doesn't very seldom.
The first 3 I finished. Okay. The last 2, like
Ooh,
Deadly
shots
Hallows 1 and
fired.
2, was really bugged, so I couldn't finish them because they
Yeah,
were just
yeah.
that bugged. Especially, oh my god, they were bad. But yeah, all the like the older versions, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I played even the Game Boy version as well.
Oh, I didn't play the
Prisoner of
Game
Azkaban.
Boy one.
Oh,
But
it
what
was
is this?
good.
What is this game? about?
So
Like, what do you do?
this game is an RPG. You learn a lot about the Wizarding World. There's a lot of footnotes that you will get from the books where they explain what's going on in the world. So you learn lore as you go through the game. You can choose to be evil or good, right? It's
Oh, like
been
Star
by
Wars,
choices.
like the Star Wars
Yeah, it'll
game
give
of
you choices along the
Yeah,
way. So it'll be like, are you going to save this person or not?
yeah.
Mm. Are you
But
going to
you're
watch
saying
this
I
person
can't
be
play with the
tortured or
homies?
not?
I can't play with my
So
friends?
no, so
No.
there's no multiplayer in the game, right? At all. It is a single player game. There is a dueling system as well, like a whole thing with that. It's the combat is what you expect from if you've seen the movies, is what you're gonna expect in the game. It's just way cool because you're playing it instead.
Okay.
It's
Is it?
way cool.
What's the character customization like? Is it pretty wild? Can I
It's
make a cozy beluga?
you
Don't make
can
me in your
I
game.
think you can pretty much make however you want to see yourself at. You have many different hairstyles, many different face options. Your clothing you can change. You can have different clothing. Even there's a store in the game where you can go to where you can buy new clothing, and they have stats. So there's RPG
Mm.
mechanics with
The
stats.
armor. Mm.
There's even a whole, like, I would say, hideout, I would call it, right?
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say what it is because he doesn't know. But there's a whole hideout where you can have animals that you find in the world come to. You can craft potions and all kinds of things. There's really a lot to do in this world, and there's a lot to explore. And you can fly with a
Oh yeah,
What?
I
with
What?
a
believe I could
Well, I
fly.
tell you what, and go ahead, cause you can finish cause I like when you sing. Go ahead.
Uh, I was just singing absently.
No, no, no. You sing it out loud. We all heard you. Go ahead.
I believe I can fly. That's all I have to say.
but yeah,
I love it.
as you can see, I'm just super excited for this
No,
game.
no. Listen, I like the energy and I love the interest.
Wait, how did you beat it when you were 2?
Two?
Someone in chat said you were 2 in 2001.
What? No, guys, I am 31. If you can calculate from
Liar!
1999.
Liar! Everyone knows you're
I
not
know
that
I
old.
look way younger. I do my gray hair here and here.
Oh God,
I
this is
start
why
to
we
look
can't have
like
more than one Flemish in the
I
world.
start to look
You
like
guys done
Mr.
started some.
Fantastic from Fantastic Four. I have like those gray spots here and here.
No, that's great. It's
Yeah, I love
character.
it.
Love it.
I'm
But
gonna play
yeah,
a sound
and
effect I never
so
played before just for
if you
Flemish.
okay.
And I didn't even listen to this, so hopefully it's broadcast safe. Let's go. There you go. Pew pew. Yeah, it was pew
Pew,
pew.
I don't know what that was, clowns, but don't
Okay.
do that for Flemish again. He don't deserve. He needs his pink thing should have a little sound effect, if anything. We, maybe he should trade it in for a squeaky pink thing.
Welcome, a friendly past who does amazing VR stuff. Welcome, man. Good to see you in the chat, buddy.
We love people with VR on this channel. Even though I don't play none of mine.
Oh yeah, VR troopers. Remember
So
that?
the last thing I
Yes.
do want to say, because this is important.
Okay.
So Dumi maybe knows the exact thing, but if you pre-order the game, is the deluxe or the normal version that you get to play 72 hours in advance?
Oh, and early.
Deluxe. So you need
Mm.
to have the deluxe version. You can play 3 days before
Mm.
it comes out. So you
Right.
can play from the 7th instead of the 10th.
But lots of games have that now. So
That's a good perk. So I want to respect our guest time. We went on. We beat up on a couple topics. Honestly, I'm just glad that we all got time to talk about things. But before we get out here, I want to talk about one thing, and it's not really talk; it's an open forum here. So for me, I'm super excited that Monster Hunter Rise is tomorrow, even though some people are playing it early because they changed their zones. But there are some super exciting games that are not super controversial that is coming out that a lot of people are excited for. And I just want everybody to get a chance to highlight their most favorite game that is going to be coming out very recently, very soon. so that everybody get a heads up because it might be something we just never seen and it might be under the radar. And uh, clowns, are you there? You got
No,
something that
I've been here. You know,
yeah.
I even
I ain't
had a
trying.
sound
He
effect.
lives here. He lives
Yeah,
here.
I know you have sound effects, so I just want you. Do you have a game that you super excited for that is current? Just one title that you think that other people would super be enjoying to see, or something that might be on the radar that you're excited for. It's coming out soon.
Well, you know, he skipped me on the Hogwarts Legacy stuff.
I thought you was telling. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. You know, I am excited for the game because I think the developers did a fantastic job with the open world, the way it looks, flying around on broomsticks, and the developers, man, I'm supporting the developers that made that game because I think it is beautiful, open world. I'm not a Harry Potter fan by any means.
I was gonna say I don't believe you clowns because
Yeah,
Flemish just broke it down. I was surprised that,
listen,
that Flemish has so much detail. I was like, wait a minute.
You know,
I ain't gonna stop
used to
him.
think
Go ahead, man.
I used to think Snape's name was Snake, and that's why they were called Slytherin because they were like snakes. I mean, my wife had to correct me in all this.
You
but
still saying a lot of stuff I don't understand, bro.
Like, Flemish got what I was saying. He's over there laughing. Doom is like, I can't believe you misheard his name this whole time. Yeah, no, so I am excited for it, man. But the game that I think that is going to surprise a lot of people, and it is a little bit cumbersome, is a little bit overindulging. There's a lot of stuff going on. And what's up, Darth Braxis? Would be Persona 4 Golden in Game Pass right now.
It dropped today. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe it's today it dropped. Yeah, I believe so.
It's the 19th. Yeah.
So that game is a beautiful, artistic, story-driven game. There is just so much going on that makes that game great. And I hope everyone has the time to play it and check it out. If you don't have the time to go through the whole thing, I understand it's a very long game, but at least give it a shot, you know? I mean, they got it into Game Pass, and that I'm sure that wasn't exactly easy in the beginning, striking those deals with Atlas for this kind of stuff, but glad it's there, man, and we should support it, you know, as gamers. More content like that coming over. I'm always excited for different things in JRPGs like that.
See, that's what's up. I'm gonna save our guest for last, so I'm gonna move on to Cozy because she looked like she was a little. I don't know what's going on over here. So Cozy, could you give me one of your top, just one that you think will be your favorite? It's coming out soon that you think may fly under the radar, but you want to share with our audience
I'm definitely excited for that Inkulinati game.
What is it?
It's like the manuscript looking game that's coming out. It's coming out on Game Pass. I'm really excited.
What's the name of it?
It's called like Inkulinati.
Okay. And it's what kind of game is this?
It looks like just like a little manuscript, like side scroller, very stylistic art. I don't know what it's about, but I do know it had goofy animal creatures being dumb in the trailer, and I was like, you had me.
Yo, I'm gonna just put it out there, everybody. Cozy is undefeated with finding these weird abstract games that everybody, if you play it, you will like it. Like on the surface, if you look at it, but I'm telling you, yo, I blame her for my Vampire Survivors addiction. I'm gonna tell you, I had double dip. I bought that game and 100% on Xbox. Then I bought it on Steam because I wanted more to do. I was like, I gotta do more, so I bought it again and then 100% on. It's her fault, okay? She keeps giving me these weird abstract. I don't know what it is. She just magnetized to that stuff, bro. Like legit. If she say something that's weird and out, just try it. Just try it. I'm telling everybody. Tell her again. What's the name of it?
Inkulinati. It's coming to Game Pass. It's going to be a game preview.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That does look good. Yeah. I'm excited for stuff like that, man. Yeah.
Yo, I don't know nothing about it until she come by and she be like, yeah, I'm playing this game. And I was like, oh man, what is this? What is this? That's my problem. Everybody talk about my gamer score. It's like, you play too many games. How you got time? And it's her fault. Look at this. Look at this.
Just know your games.
All right. I'm not gonna say it again, but I'm gonna go there anyway. So I'm gonna say Paul.
everybody knows what game I'm looking forward to if they've been paying attention. You know,
I don't
I'm
pay
all
attention.
I'm
I
all
got
about
ADHD,
Starfield.
bro. My mind goes from one thing to another. You gotta remind me.
I'm all about Starfield. You know, that's
Starfield. All right. When
Oh
Starfield drop?
yeah.
yeah. When's it coming out? Yeah, even I don't know that.
Cause that,
So yeah,
well, I mean, is it soon? Cause that's gonna
it'll
be.
be anywhere between basically between March and the end of June. So yeah,
I got
hopefully
you.
we'll have more information.
Just
in the
move the
next week or two.
goalposts. So
Dude,
Well,
sometime
no,
between now and
because
2024, it will
well,
drop.
no,
I
because
got
they
you.
look, they've said they have now officially said on their website first half of 2023, which is and the
I
end of their
got you.
fiscal
I'm
year is
just
June
teasing.
30th.
I don't want
And
the Starfield fans to come for me seriously because
Oh, they
I already know
will.
that's a sensitive topic. So I'm
yeah,
just let it be.
yeah. Well, I'm just saying the reason I say March too is because about a year and a half ago they said March was the date they were aiming for initially. So for this year,
They were
so.
already gonna be in your DMs.
No, please don't come for me. I'm just playing. I don't mean nothing by it. I promise you. I don't want that smoke. I don't want none of it. Starfield for life. Whenever he gets here. Flamish.
yes.
Flamish Pink thing.
Yes.
He had to make a voice for it. He couldn't resist. I knew he was gonna do that too. I knew it. That's why I said that.
You
Go
know
ahead,
me,
man.
PK. Come on. Yeah. Um. Um. Having a.
What do you
Frank,
want to play that's coming out soon? Man, this man right here.
So
need to do a cue
except this
card for him.
game, I actually looked at the games that are coming out. So I know Dead Space is coming out real soon, right?
Dead Space.
But
All right.
I can't afford it if I want to buy Hogwarts Legacy because Hogwarts Legacy also has a special price. It's a little bit more expensive than most games, I would say.
Hmm.
It's 85 euros.
How much they give you for your pink thing?
I got it for free.
Yeah, I
from
don't
my
think he
mother.
traded in.
He could, you know.
You can get
Never
one
I'm
know.
not
with.
gonna give away what I got from my mother. Come on.
You can add USB ports to
Yeah,
it.
I
and
know.
stuff.
I know you want it gone, PK. No, it's staying. Deal with it.
Have you seen those headphones that sit over your shoulders?
Yeah.
They're like 3D surround sound
Oh,
headphones.
I should put some boxes in here and then like.
Mhm.
Please don't rub it again. So at the end of the day, I got you, man. You know, I'm looking forward to you be happy. You know, because
I also want to play Atomic Heart for next month as well.
what's the
At the end
Atomic
of the
Heart?
It's a psychological, like I would not say horror, but it has really weird elements. The guns are
Dystopian
really out
society.
there. It's
Yeah.
a really like FPS game. It's an FPS game. You play against all kinds of creatures, I would say, but it's really wonky. It's so different than what you've seen before. You're gonna like that one if you love FPS games.
I will give it a shot. Is it on Game Pass?
Um,
Mm.
I think it was not.
Oh yes, yes it is.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on.
it's gonna be on Game
Wait,
Pass.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. I give it a shot.
Uh,
So
it-
say the best for last. Do me,
Yes,
gotta
yes.
respect your time here. I appreciate you
Yes,
coming through.
darling.
Obviously. Um,
Busy woman.
yes. So please give us that one game that you think that you're looking forward to. Or you know, a lot of people want to kind of share.
Maybe not one that's on everyone's radar, and a little bit different for me, only because I really like how it looks, and I'm really interested in the story. And it's called Witchfire. It's a PC game. It's not on console, as far as I'm aware. But basically, you hunt a witch, and it's yeah, you get to use all these really cool weapons, and it's like a rogue style shooter game, set in a medieval time. And yeah, it's like sort of like dark
I
fantasy,
actually like those
magic.
kind of games. Yeah.
Yeah, it's created by what are they? The Astronauts. So that's the publisher, the developer.
That's what's up. I actually like those kind of games. So just shoot me a note so I can remind to look out for that.
In the chat.
Yeah. 100. So that's all we got for this week, guys. Hey, listen, I just want to say thank you for everyone that pulled up, showed up, and people in the chat, keeping the chat busy. 100. All the super chats, all everyone that's showing love. We want to thank our guests, because she's like super busy. She's always driving Forza cars up and down the street.
Oh,
And she's and they all got the same color scheme, so just it's her. But we want to thank her especially for coming through. We want her to come hang out with us, so we're gonna move her along so she will come back. And definitely our panel, so we're gonna do our close out. So we definitely start with a Cozy. And Cozy, could you tell everyone thank you for showing up, and where can they find you next?
Wait, so I'm supposed to say thanks for showing up?
No,
Okay.
I'm just joking. Go ahead.
Oh.
You don't have to do that.
Oh no, you don't have to thank anyone. The pleasure is theirs, Cozy.
Yeah. See that? I don't know what that was.
It was a heart. It's a
I
heart.
just
No,
lost.
you don't
the
do hearts like
show.
that anymore. You do them like there's a special way you do them now.
I just lost control of the show. I
Yeah,
don't
like
even know what that
uncool.
is.
That's an uncool way to do it.
I don't want to
apparently.
be cool.
Oh, okay.
I'm
you're fine.
a dork. But
No,
you
no,
can
you're
find
not.
me.
You're a
I like
beluga.
being a dork. Oh yeah, I am a beluga. But you can find me on Twitter, Twitch as Cozy Beluga, and you can find me also on Xbox as Cozy Beluga or any other gaming platform that I'm available. Also, I'm here on Thursdays. And what?
You didn't even say the name of the show, but go ahead. What you gonna be on Ham Solos?
And I'm on Ham Solo's show on tomorrows at 4 p.m.
That's what's up. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to work on that.
No, you good. This is.
I'm out of
There's no script. Flamish.
Yes.
Don't touch your pink thing, but please tell them where you're going to find.
Whoa.
My hands are under the camera. But okay.
Flemish, real quick, can you do your dance again? Because Paul's
Stop
pineapple
it.
is dancing.
Oh, you mean the dance?
Yeah,
The
do it.
pineapple?
Let's go. Yeah. All right.
No, so you can find me on my show that's returning this Sunday at 2 p.m. EST or 8 p.m. Central European Standard Time, right? So it's returning. We have Lemon, we have Doggy Dog, we have Clowns. PK, you can also be on the show, of course. You're also part of my panel. We have Animated Evil, Cerebral Paul. We have Dark Praxis, Clowns. We got Cozy. We got Jago, and myself, of course.
Yeah.
Where we talk about all.
He's gonna be on his show. It's gonna be nice. He'll be on his show. At least every other week, he'll be on his show. Yeah.
No, every week, man. I'm not skipping one date anymore. Every single week, same time, always on Sunday. Sunday. Besides that, of course, you can find me over here on 4GQ TV on a weekly delicious show called 4GQ TV. Weekly show, I guess. Does this show actually have a name now, Clowns?
Delicious? Are you licking your monitor or what? What the?
Oh,
hey, you guys going
But
left.
you have to lick the mic.
We need
no,
we need
no,
an
we're not
actual
licking mics
show
or
name.
doing nothing with mics. Yo, I'm gonna keep it moving because guys.
No,
Paul.
and I forgot Retro Rain Gates. Come on.
Oh yeah, you better mention that.
Yeah, Retro Rain Gates on Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. EST. Yes. Where we talk about beer and retro games.
Thank you, Paul. Not rushing you, but I'm rushing you.
What's that?
Paul, you just missed what he said.
I did miss what he said.
He said he's not rushing you, but he's rushing you on your outro.
Oh, well. Cerebral Paul 1 on Twitter, Cerebral Paul on Twitch. You can find me here every Thursday for GQ TV. Next Wednesday, we will be doing an interview with Aaron B. Kuntz from Scare Package and Scare Package 2, available on Shudder. Let's see. And Tuesdays, Retro Renegades, and what's the other thing I do? Oh yeah, Sunday mornings now. Good Morning Xbox. That's about it, except for my regular channel stuff. And I tend to pop in on other people's shows every once in a while. So best thing, follow me on Twitter.
Got you. Thank you. And my co-host over here, Mr. Italian Clowns. Do we got a promotion coming? I think we got some things coming.
Yeah, we do. We actually do have something pretty big coming up tomorrow night. We have
I was gonna say we have a yep.
Joe Belcastro, former writer for WWE under who? PK? Triple H. He was Triple H's main writer for WWE. He's coming on tomorrow night, and he's going to be talking about his new book that he's writing, and he's trying to get some stuff published on Netflix, so that's going to be a great interview.
We're gonna definitely try to get some tea. We're gonna try and get some tea if you're gonna give it to us.
I think I know where you're headed. You want to ask the question of what's going on. No, I get it. I don't know. There might be hands up. Might not be able to find out. But also, this weekend, I got 4GQ TV got our first press pass of the year. For Central Florida Comic Con. So I'll be there, hanging out with all the cosplayers. I'll be hanging out with all the comic book artists. I'll be seeing our good friend of the channel and my friend, Jimmy Palmiotti, TV writer, director, filmmaker, DC. Nice. His wife, Amanda, does the current did the change of Harley Quinn. And now somebody else took it over. But yeah, so be hanging out with them. And then next week, we have some interviews coming up that Paul has lined up. And we have some more in the works with some more comic book artist people. So stay tuned. It's going to be great. It's exciting. This year has just started, and we've already done some amazing things. So there's more coming.
So I'm going to move on to our guest because I know she got to go. And a special thanks to Doom Cutie, who is the Australian. She write publication and everything. This chick is always busy, man. She got all kinds of stuff going on. She's working. She might as well be the spokesperson for Forza, I think.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Go ahead and just have that Forza.
You got
sticker.
the controller.
Yes, I have the controller.
Do me? I don't know if she had to go, but if she's not there, I'll go ahead and do my sign out and then I'll get back to her. So it's me, your boy PK, the most electrifying man in all entertainment. And I do me, you're back. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
You okay? They didn't put you in a closet. All right. I just wanted to let
time.
you go. I'll let you go. I wanted you to do your sign out and let them know how special
I'm
you
so
are.
sorry, guys. It's early morning, so the kids are very, very playful this
you don't have
morning.
to apologize. We're trying to, we just thank you for coming through on your time.
I appreciate so much talking gaming with you guys. It's always a great time. I've loved having the opportunity to experience different podcasts and see how everyone does it, and just networking with new faces, people that I game with and haven't been on their podcasts or whatever. So yeah, it's been a great time. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Can you tell them where they can find you next? Maybe on Forza's wallpaper or something.
You can find me on Twitter, and you can honestly my Xbox username is up there, so you can you can find me there.
She's like, hey, who's all those people out there? Hey,
so sorry, guys. Sorry.
Shout out to Australia, down yonder. All right,
Gotcha.
All right, thanks, Doomy. So again, it's your boy PK, most electrified man. Thank you for our guests. Thank you for everybody coming through. This wouldn't be a show without you, 100%. See us when we come back next time. Hit that bell so you can see whenever we post our interviews, because definitely the director horror one is something special I want to see, because that's out of my element, but I love to see that. Everyone, thanks for coming through, and see you next time. Peace.
Woohoo!
Later.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, hold on. Ollie, I know if you're listening, special message for you before we sign off, buddy.
I'm a grown ass man.